Can bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling successfully defend his title against Petr Yan in their rematch? Find out what fighters are thinking in the latest edition of MMA Pros Pick.
Yeah, I think Sterling beats him. I think people, overlook that fight. Sterling frustrated him. And if you frustrate a man enough to where, he starts looking for, I'm not saying an easy way out, but he definitely was starting to look for a way out. And that was one of the ways he did it. I think he frustrated him. He took him out of his game, and I think he's going to do the same.
Petr Yan is tough, right? Their last fight was a little bit, So I don't want to say nothing. I just want to watch this fight, and I'm excited.
Man, I think I thought that he was winning in the fight. I thought that he was doing good. And yeah, I think to lose that way, it's a lot of motivation. A lot of motivation. So. I think Sterling's gonna come out with some new things. I know for sure he was able to kind of feel Yan and see how he punches and see all those things. But I think Yan's gonna come out so hungry to get the title back. I think no one wants to lose the title that way. So I'm gonna say Yan.
That one's really interesting. It's hard to say because I thought Yan was fighting really well in their fight and looked unbelievable. But I also know how good Sterling is. I still think Sterling's the best fighter in the division. For whatever happened that night, Yan seemed to have his number a little bit, but I think Sterling's good enough to make the adjustments. I think he's the one who has the most skill. So if he can put it together in the fight, I still think he can get the win. I still have a lot of respect for Sterling. I think he's super skilled, one of the best in the division.
I'm going to go with Aljamain. But when I watched the fight, Petr was putting some hands to him, but I will go with Aljamain. I feel like everybody making jokes about him and clowning him and this and that. It's in a lot of ways it messed with him, and I feel like he really wants to win so he can just shut everybody up.
Yan, I'm a big fan of Yan as well. The last fight kind of was a little weird, but Yan was beating him up the whole time, so I'm gonna stick with Yan.
I like Aljo, and I think he's gonna learn a lot from this one. He learned a lot from the last fight. And he's going to be able to incorporate a lot more. But Yan is just a monster, man. That dude's a tank. So I'm probably going to go with Yan on that one.
I think Piotr's taking the rematch. But yeah, it's an interesting fight.
Yan, he was having his way the first fight, just threw that illegal knee. I do consider Sterling the legitimate champion right now, and a lot of people don't. But he won because the other guy cheated. And I don't think the other guy's going to cheat this time.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.